introduce yourself?
My name is Dr. Khalifa Shimmari, CSO of SJ First Tech.
Would you please tell us more about how you inspired this idea, and what's the most challenges you achieved?
The metaverse we're trying to build is not something we created, and it's different from anything else you would find out there. The metaverse is the natural evolution of what the internet is and what the consumer wants. Throughout the time, from the olden days, we always relied on websites, then we relied on apps, then we relied on multiple platforms to access the same content. But we cannot centralize it, we cannot bring it into one. And now, with the magnitude of data we need, with the analytics, with the introduction of AI, for a user to have it all under one place, under one login, always presents a true struggle and a challenge. At the end of the day, you gotta remember, what the consumer wants is what drives the business and the industry. I, as a technology provider, can come up with my own solution. That doesn't mean it's necessary or even be adapted, unless it serves a purpose. Our vision for the metaverse is create a world where the real world and the virtual world integrates at the same time, where everything you can ever need is under one umbrella. You can socialize, you can engage, you can commercialize, monetize, even collaborate with people around the world. You can create, you can access all the different tools and the collective knowledge of the world into one place. And that's not necessarily going to be limited to one or two engagement or one or two products. We want everything under the sun to be there. We're building this to be an open source platform. We want it to be open to our competition, to our creators, to the individuals, to the users. Everyone is equal. Everyone can access the platform. Everyone can use the platform. Everyone can benefit from it. And we don't want to lock it through a proprietary systems of software, not even our own programming language. We want it to be published to everyone. I want every single person, be it high-level developer, a big enterprise, or a business, as well as the young guy, the developer, the high school student, the small project, to have the same footing, to publish the same, access the same users, and engage with them, get the feedback, get the requirements, and then move forward. Because if we don't grow together collectively, we're not going to get anywhere.
Yes. How much the users will be easy to engage in this application?
What we're talking about is a natural evolution, or rather revolution, of everything we're going through. If we put it in simpler scales, right now we saw what happened with ChatGPT. They introduced one tool, one very effective tool that nurtured 60-70% of the user-based requirements when it comes to using Google as search engine, finding information, going to different websites to help them curate data as well as content. Just with that one product, they got billions of users overnight. Now imagine you take that and say that is only 5% of the vision of what we're trying to create. We wanted not just to cater to your own needs, but also when you step into this world, you're going to find all the things you could down the line even need. Be it the data you need, being the AI tools, being the creative place, the social engagement. We're going to help you find people to work with. We're going to help you find people to socialize. We're going to help you people to game with, to create with. Even we are launching something called SJ Music. That's just going to make it easy for you to collaborate in music with anyone around the world, be it vocals or being actual instrumentations. You want to game with somebody, you want to create your own game, or even collaboratively change the game.
But do you think this is the right time to start it, and why?
This is the only time to start because we are at the point of the intersection of the consumer needs and maturity, the economical models and crypto requirements for it. And most importantly, we are at the threshold of the next era of AI. Combine all of this together and look at our processing capabilities, our massive servers, our HPCs. Now, we can combine it, we can produce a product, a platform, a tool everyone can use intuitively. And that's where we actually want to focus our product. We don't want it to be something that you need to be an expert or technological or even have the right hardware for it. If you want to access it from your smart TV, you can. If you want to access it from a VR goggle and you have the PC for it, go ahead. If you want to see a phone, you can. If you do it 5 minutes, if you do it 1 hour, if you do it 16 hours, it's possible. But that's the point. You will not be stepping away from something or re-engaging with it. It's going to be continuously and seamlessly there.
So you are in the challenge right now with the old and previous mentality. And what the challenge and what the problems you're facing to meet with the old mentalities?
Honestly, I'm a millennial, so I kind of understand what the challenges will be. But the one thing I can say about the newer generation of people, they don't care about the challenges, they don't care about the limitation, they don't care about the how. What we saw recently with the engagement of the new generation of Web3 tools, everyone jumped on it. People who never heard of what crypto are, they started using it. People who never understood how to download apps. Now, not only do they download apps, they even review and comment on it, even provide very useful input to make these tools useful for everyone. And it gets nicer with one thing. If we can harness the tools we already have right now to translate, to simplify the UI of the tools, then you have a design language that speaks to everyone intuitively. I don't need to teach someone how to use a tool and to use it. It's always going to be straightforward in their own native language. If you don't even know what you want, you ask.
So you're focusing right now for the student and this kind of target audience?
No, focusing on everyone at the same time. Because we always believe the internet is a democracy. These tools, this technology, this know-how should not be controlled by one person or the other. Demographics, social status, nationality, all these things have no place on the internet. We want something that's equal for everyone, easy for everyone to use, and even if you don't know how, just ask the AI what you want, and it will show you how. That's how easy the internet is supposed to be. That's what we need for us to continue to grow, to really harness the tool we have at our hands.
So it will be a part of strategy of any companies in future?
Not just the companies. We're talking governments, we're talking companies, we're talking educational sector,
schools and universities,
creators, even individuals, part of your day-to-day, be it how you communicate with your friends, how you attend events, how you create, how you work, how you study, all under one umbrella. Think of it this way. The concept of let's go to first high school, then go to university, then go to work, then go to lunch, then go attend the event, that kind of linear time scale will be abolished. You can attend everything at the same time without limits, and you have the tools that helps you be there everywhere at the same time. If you want to be in person, or to be virtually, or by AI, those are the tools we're putting at your hands. We want to make this not just engaging and seamless, but want it to be rewarding. Every minute you spend in our metaverse, you either need to learn something new, experience something never experienced before, or be part of creating something that is truly going to be the future of humanity.
You are leading me to, when you are talking about ChatGPT and AI, it's leading me to a question. 3 years ago, Metaverse was trending. Then the NFT was trending. Then the AI nowadays is trending. Are you planning in the future to make a combination between these three major trends?
So when it comes to trends, I think you need to remember, every trend has a day and then it fizzles. But what we actually do have is not trends, what we have are tools. When AI came to be, it did not really just come out of nowhere. We've been working with AI since the 80s. but it was not useful to the consumer. It was not useful as a tool. We had issues with data access, we had issues with natural language, we had issues with vocalization, we had even issues on how to pull data from the internet.
Yes, you're right.
AI solved that issue, and it proved it can be a useful tool. That's why there's a hype around it.
By deep learning.
Exactly. But deep learning, neural
Machine
networking,
learning.
machine learning, and even visual learning.
Yes.
All these are, at the end of the day, are just tools. They're as good as how we use them. And the same with NFTs. NFTs give us the concept of how we can trade tangible and non-tangible assets in tandem in both the real world and the virtual world. How you can take what I do on the internet into my bank account, and vice versa. How I can create something that I can have the entire world tell me its true value based on how it serves them, what it provides to them, or not. And the same with the metaverse when it first started. It's the concept of coexisting in a social place without limit. To be creative, but hype, it's just news, it's just the media. But in the day, you ask the users, what do you really want, what do you need? And that's what our vision is. That's why the hype cycles is not going to really affect us. In fact, it just helps us see more tools. We should make it part of our metaverse.
My last question, we want you to give a message to the media through this interview, and also for
public
end users.
The future is coming, one way or the other, like it or not. We learned there is so much more we could do with what we already have. We've been sitting and stagnating for the past 2 decades on the concept of the internet, interconnectivity, but we never really utilized it fully. The next era of technology, the next era, honestly, of humanity is forgetting all you know about what machine is, what technology is, and embracing it into part of your life. It is meant to enrich our life. It's meant to enrich our existence, not monetize it or hinder it. We are not going to be limited anymore by the basic concepts of how the world is supposed to be run or how technology evolves. We all have equal hand in it. We all have equal voice in it. And these tools for everyone to use to create what they believe the world of the future should be.
So something like just come on, let's start and be the first.
Not just be the first, be part of it. Because at the end of the day, I'm not building something so I get rich. I'm not building something because I want to monetize on an opportunity in the market. No, I want to transform humanity. I want humanity to really realize the full potential of all the different technological tools that we have not been able to access because we don't know how, or because it's too complicated, or it's under certain high price tag. I want to abolish that. I want to go to the point where humanity can start to evolve and move forward, use everything it has, and create far more brilliant things that not even I or you can even imagine at this point.
Thank you.
Thank
Mr.
you
Khalifa.
so much.
شكرا لك.